Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about nucleus. So nucleus is a membrane-bounded organelle containing chromosome and the nucleolus. It controls all the cellular activities. So it is referred to as the controlling center of the cell. It is function as the heart of cell. Its nucleus acts as brain of the cell, and it is the administrative of the cell. The nucleus was first described by English biologist Robert Brown in the year 1831. Nucleus is the largest cell organelle. A nucleus is present for all the eukaryotic cells. However, it is absent for RBC of human being, some lens cells of eye. In our plant cells, sieve tubes its lack of nucleus. In eukaryotic, the nucleus is surrounded by nuclear membrane, but in prokaryotic, the nucleus is not surrounded by a nuclear membrane. Such as nucleus without nuclear membrane is called nucleoid or incipient nucleus. So nucleus occurs in the two phases. One is the mitotic phase or interphase. So nucleus are mostly located in the spherical in shape in most of the cells. Some sieve tubes, vascular plants and red blood cells, mammalians are lack of maturity. So generally cells contains only one nucleus, but some of two or more nuclei are present. Based on the nucleus is classified in four types. One is a nucleate, a second one is a mononucleate, the third one is a bionucleate, then fourth one is a multinucleate. Anucleate means the nucleus is totally absent. Example, red blood cells of human being. Then next we are going to learn mononucleates. Mono means a single nucleus is present. Example, amoeba. Then third one is a bionucleate. Bionucleate means two nucleus are present. Of this, one nucleus is small and called nucleus, and other nucleus is large called macronucleus. Example, spermiciums. Then multinucleate cells. Multi means they contains many nucleus. The multinucleus animal cells is called syncytial cells, and in multinucleus of plant cells called coenocytes. Next we are going to learn a shape of the nucleus. Most of the cells nucleus look like the spherical in shape. Some cells look like the cylindrical, like horseshoe shape. They have a different. So next we are going to learn size of the nucleus. So size of the nucleus is not constant. It varies from level to 25 millimicron in their size. So next we are going to learn structure of the nucleus. The structures containing the many nuclear envelope. The double layer membrane enclosing the nucleus of eukaryotic cells. The nuclear envelope has a pore that allows the pages of the material into out of the nucleus is also called a nuclear membrane. The nuclear membrane has a fluid mosaic structure similar to plasma membrane. A inner nuclear membrane is lined by the fibrous material called a nuclear laminae. It composed filament protein called lamin. The outer membrane is also surrounded by lamin, but they are not well organized like the nuclear lamina. The outer nuclear membrane is beset with your ribosomes. The outer membrane communicates with the endoplasmic reticulum and several points. The outer membrane continues with the membranes of Golgi apparatus, endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria and the plasma membrane. The outer membrane is rough owing presence of the ribosomes, while the inner membrane is smooth. A nuclear membrane contains many spores is called nuclear pore. So next we are going to learn nucleolus. So nucleolus take up around 25% of the volume of the nucleus. This structure is made up of protein and ribonucleic acids. Its main function is to rewrite ribosomal and combine it with a protein, the result in the formation of incomplete ribosomes. So next we are going to learn chromatin reticulum. The chromatin reticulum is strained thread-like bodies embedded in the nucleoplasms called the chromometa, which form network called a chromatin reticulum. They represent chromosomes. A chrome, a grey means color, because they have a colored during strains. The chromatin network readily strains with a basic dyes. The chromatin work is condensed to form of the thick ribbon-like bodies called a chromosomes. So next we are going to learn nucleoplasms. Just like cytoplasms found inside a cell, the nucleus contains nucleoplasms is also known as karyoplasm. The nucleoplasm is type of the protoplasm that are made up mostly of water, a mix of various molecules. In dissolved ions, it is completely enclosed with a nucleus membrane or nuclear envelope. Next we are going to learn function of the nucleus membrane. So metabolic activities. First one is the metabolic activities. A nucleus controls majority of the activities of the cell. It is a regularly organelle in cell metabolisms. Next one is a heredity. Since the nucleus contains DNA molecules, in its chromosome it play a significant role of heredity. Then third one is a differentiations. It controls a cell differentiations during the embryonic development. The presence of the nucleus enzymes such as DNA polymerase, DNA synthetase, etc. The next one is the RNA synthesis. The synthesis of ribosomal RNA takes place in the nucleolus. Then fifth one, exchange of materials. A nucleus membrane is concerned with the exchange of materials between the cytoplasm and the nucleoplasm. Then sixth one is a support. A nucleus membranes provide a surface of the attachment to the structure elements of the cytoplasm such as microtubules and microfilaments. A nuclear membrane contains two lipids layer. The next function is communications. Developed a chemical connections between nucleus to the cells. The next we are going to learn nuclear pores. Nuclear membrane contains thousands of nuclear pore complex. There are huge complex of protein called nuclear pore. So function of the nuclear pores. What are the main function means? Exchange of materials between nucleus and cytoplasms. The second one, passive diffusions of low molecular weight solids. Then third one, efficient passage through the complex requires several protein factors. So next we are going to learn nucleolus. A nucleolus look a darky stained body, a factory of ribosomes. It consists of peripheral granule area and central fibril area. So what are the function of nucleus means? Site of the transcriptions, synthesis of ribosomes, synthesis of ribonucleic acids. So next we are going to learn chromosomes. A nucleus contains thread-like structure called chromosomes. Each chromosome composed of DNA and protein. What are the functions of chromosome means? It's control the activity of cells. Information in form of genes, it's located of chromosomes, control inheritance and metabolisms. Okay, thank you students.